What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Love After Lockup, Season 7, Episode 16, Skating Around a Troop. Before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video. Make sure y'all like the video so I can send the algorithm. All right, let's just get this one started. So Michael and Kelly goes back to pick Michael up, as she should, because why would you just leave him there, knowing this man have to go back to the damn halfway house? Lord Jesus Christ, like I'm over them. Anyway, they get into an argument on their way there. She put him out on the side, so I'm just gonna assume, because he was close to the halfway house, you just put him out on the side of the road. In good faith, I'm going to assume that you did that. Anyway, Damond and Goddess. Damond has been lying to Gigi, saying, he's staying here. He's staying with his cousin, whatever. She said she don't trust no man with a baby mama, but you let him stay at your house. Got it. He said, as a man, he needs to make sure his love life is straight. Sir, you need to make sure that you have gainful employment. Okay? We get down, we meet Charlie and Hillary. He's in his 50s. He's a rocker, cowboy, and a biker. He's a part of a Choctaw tribe in Oklahoma, y'all. He was married 2 times, and his second wife passed away from breast cancer, and that is so sad. When she passed, I think this is when everything changed for him. Charlie Red is what he calls himself. He loves the nightlife. And then we meet Hillary, the lady that's locked up, his person. She's 58 years old. She's serving 3 years currently for armed robbery and drug trafficking or something like that. She used to be a model, actor, and she robbed a gas station one night. She said that drugs got her in this situation. Ma'am, you choosing to do drugs and make terrible decisions is what actually got you in this situation. But I digress. She's a little over a year clean, and they've been a couple for a year and a half. Anyway, they used to work together. He used to work at the precinct and all of that. At the jail. And she was one of the... I was like, Lord. While she was an inmate, he was a worker. Child. Anyway, Kirsten and Brady. Brady is annoyed at Kirsten because he treats her like she's some type of a child, I guess. Brady... How do you want to be a head of a household? He was like, I just want to be the head of the household. But you live in a halfway house, sweetie. Anyway, you know what? It's fine. Kristen, stop letting this man talk to your children like that. Okay? And another thing, girl, you have got to stop treating this man like I get that you've always had control, but you cannot control him, how he eats, how he girl, stop. Anyway, back to Bonita and back to Damond. Okay, so this point, Bonita is asking Damond who is Zoe, because the baby was in the back seat saying who all was going to be there, and said Zoe's going to be there. Zoe is Gigi's daughter. She was like, I know all the kids in her classroom, and there is nobody in the classroom named Zoe. So who is Zoe? Okay? And Damond is a joke. He got busted talking on the phone with Gigi, telling her where to park. Like, Damond just don't have his shit together, and he out here looking stupid. He look like a little ass boy trying to be a damn dog and don't know how to do it. And y'all letting him. Like, I don't understand. That's my frustration with y'all. So Kelly visits Mike the next day. She want to talk to him because they are constantly fighting, girl, because you're lying about stupid shit and you're not paying what you need to pay. They have to navigate him being he said, well, we have to navigate me being selfish for a while until he can help out. Michael, you've been selfish since you've been in prison. Okay? You've been selfish since you've been in prison, so please spare us and get out our face with this. Okay? So all of a sudden, Kelly and Michael are just great. They're back loving again, just in a matter of seconds. Like, did I miss something? Okay. And we know in real time that those two are not together. Good for them. Okay. We get to Dia, the other stupid hoe. Okay, it seems like Cyrus is having some type of PTSD from prison because he was asleep, and it was the way he just jumped up. It's like he jolted up, and I think it was from him being in that hole all the time. The kids, have a worried. It was like, "Hi, Cyrus, are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Now, I want to say this. We was on a panel earlier, and shout out to Tamika's Denny. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She pointed out how Dia has so much concern and so much care for Cyrus that we did not get a chance to see her have that type of care for her kids. Hell, the kids live in a garage, an unfinished garage at that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. Dia said she received a text from Jaden. Again, I'm gonna say this. I think you still leave the door open for him, and now that Cyrus is back, you now want to feel like Jaden is some type of nuisance to you, and you want to act like he's stalking you and all of that stupid shit. I digress. Anyway, Dia, can y'all explain why does it look like the kids live in a garage? Okay. These kids for me are very genuine and happy. To bring somebody around them who deals with depression, I feel like it's not a good idea, but what do I know? Anyway, I do have a question. I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say something else. It does feel like both Dia and Kirsten's kids yearns for some type of motherly attention that their moms just don't seem to give them. But when come swing their way, oh baby, they got all the time and place for all of that attention. They got all the energy for that. Like they find, even if they don't have energy, they find the energy for it. It's something about that. So now we get to Charlie. Back to Charlie Red. Charlie said when he lost his wife, he started drinking and smoking more than ever. Hillary was on the phone with Charlie. She tells Charlie she want to wait to before they can consummate their relationship. She want to wait till they're married. She found out that she found God while she was locked up, and so she want to do things the right way. So Hillary decided that after she said she got right with God, she decided she lied. She's lying to Charlie, and she didn't tell him that, her ex is still hitting her up. She's still hitting her ex up there talking, and he sends her money every month. I'm not mad at that. I just wouldn't tell Charlie that. That's not his business. That's not your husband. Are y'all really together, or are y'all just saying that by word of mouth? Like, it's just jail talk. It's jail talk. Anyway, her ex wants her to move back to Florida with her, and I just feel like listening to Charlie, and Charlie just feel like he just ain't shit. So girl, go back to Florida with your ex and the alligators, okay? Maybe, that man can take care of you a whole lot better than Charlie. All right? His friends tell him to take his time. His friends also feel like he needs to get a prenup. I don't, I guess he about to get this $200,000 settlement. What you need a prenup for? But okay, fine. We'll entertain the idea that you need a prenup. Okay. So Liz stopped over and she asked if they had dinner. No, we back to Dia's house. Back over at Dia's. Liz stops over to ask, stops over with Dia so she can stop over at Dia's house so she can have a conversation with them. She asked, hey, y'all have enough dinner for me? And I'm just like, how often does your daughter leave you out when a man comes around? Because that's what it feels like to me. Her energy towards Cyrus, I feel like it was warranted, But I also feel like, give him time and he'll hang himself. You don't even have to have all this energy. Just give him time. So Liz, at the end of the day, Liz is worried about those kids. And she feels like Cyrus won't stay, just like Jada didn't stay. And she also feels like Cyrus hasn't proven himself to be like a father figure. And he hasn't. He just got there. But I just feel like Miss Liz doesn't want deal with no jailbird ass nigga. And I totally agree. Like, I feel like she needs to put these kids first and leave these men alone. Like, you can leave them alone, just period. Jail or no jail. Just be by yourself for a while. Anyway, back to Kirsten. Kirsten has to put herself in a bigger hole since she has seemed like she's put herself in a bigger financial hole since she's been with him. And now she's talking about she wants to get to the bottom of the Corey and Brady situation. Girl, mind your business. Mind your business. That has nothing to do with you. What those people have going on, that is no concern of Kirsten. Because if somebody did that to you, you will feel away and you will be mad. Anyway, Corey was right. Kirsten shouldn't have said anything. She should not have said anything when it comes to her kids. And Brady has been gone. Corey also feels like Brady has lied on Corey, lied on her, and told Kirsten some things that, a lot of untruths about Corey. And because Kirsten is a stupido, she's going to believe him. She's going to believe him. You went to this lady's house, overstepped your boundaries, and if I was Corey, they would have still been peeling. Production would have been peeling my foot up out of your ass. Point blank, end the period. That's where it starts and stops, because you have no right. But you feel like you have rights because you're the stepmom. You are not the mother. You do not care for these kids. He barely cares for the kids. So I don't owe you nothing. I owe you no explanation. I don't even owe him nothing. He does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, so Brady is not showing up. Yes, again, like I said in the panel, you're in a halfway house. You are in a halfway house. But how often do you make yourself available to these kids? You do not. You do not show up for them. It just takes a phone call, FaceTime, whatever, however. But you make sure you call Olive Oil's raggedy ass. Okay? You make sure you call Olive Oil's raggedy ass. But you won't call your kids. You just got some nerve. Okay? Anyway, the fact that... back to Gigi now, okay? The fact that his mama and stepdaddy are playing in Gigi's face, then the stepdaddy gonna, because they taking her around the back through the colored entrance and gonna say, oh, this the VIP section. Nigga, shut up, okay? And then before I go, I just want to say this. Y'all already know that his mama pissed me off with them them crunchy ass waves. Okay, with them big old earrings and that possum ass coat. Okay, like sister said that this was too much for her, and at some point she's gonna say something. But ma'am, you should have said something when it first happened. You should have stepped in while he was in jail, and you knew all of this was going on. So yes, you and your furor. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez. You and your furor can go directly to hell with your crunchy ass waves. I was waiting on you at the door. Okay? This is the end of this raggedy ass review. Because y'all was raggedy. And we got one more episode. Shout out to AB. Okay? Shout out to you, AB. Well, you get to the end of this fight. Okay? And was it Vibe X? You too, God. I think you was giving us some tea too. Shout out to you, Vibe X friend. Raggedy. They was raggedy. Not my friends. Not AB and Vibex. They are not raggedy, okay? I'm talking about the people on this damn show. Alright. Yeah, like they be hipping us up on the doggone tea. Okay? Shout out to y'all. Alright? That's all I got until next week. Okay, and that is the final episode. I think that's going to be the final episode. So yeah, yes, this is your girl Kiwan reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye bye.